Hey everyone, it's Tom here. We're back again with Punnit, the competitive wordplay game show podcast. We've just done a fantastic episode with these three guys, and we will reintroduce them shortly, and then we'll get into our rounds and get into our puns and our points and our awards and all that good stuff. So just before we do that, the punpodcast at gmail.com. You know, this is the main thing that I tout at the start of every episode. It's because I want new contestants. I love these guys. I love having them on the show, but they've been on the show before. I am on the hunt now, like Simon Cowell of American Idol. I am looking for the greatest punter. Like I want to find them. I know they're out there, and I know that I can eventually ruin their lives with horrible contracts. So please, the punpodcast at gmail.com. Get in touch with me there. We also have the Patreon available as well. If you enjoy Punnit, if you appreciate what we're doing over here, our little corner of wordplay, where we're going with it, you know, you like melding these weird categories. Maybe you want to suggest a category. Maybe you want to play with us all on Discord, or you want to hear the bonus episodes that we do as well, or a more long form version of Punnit. It is all over there on Patreon. So go support us over there. So yes, as I say, we are, we've just closed the episode that we had with the three guys here where we tackled, what do we do? Robin Williams films and golf and shoe brands and punk bands. And Miranda, you came out on top there in both rounds and the freestyle round at the end. Like, it was a pretty consummate performance. Like, are you feeling warmed up? Are you feeling like this might just be like a whitewash, or?
Oh my God, no, I feel so much more nervous the second round because now there's like a reputation to uphold. But no, for real, I had so much fun. I was telling you guys, I was just laughing like an idiot the whole time. So I'm just excited to hear more puns. That's all.
Me too. Me too. I'm glad you said that. And Greg, what about yourself? Like, you've been in the fray now. Do you feel more equipped for the upcoming poetic warfare?
I'm just more afraid
Hey, when does this guy switch off? Like, that's amazing. That's amazing.
It's great to be here with some excellent competition. Looking forward to these next two rounds.
He is, yeah. I've kind of Americanized one round and kind of.
I know. I couldn't believe that when I saw that. Last time I was here, you gave me British prime ministers, of whom I know two.
I think we also did ancient Egypt as one of the ones that I gave you as well. So we cross the globe.
Did you learn so much though? I feel like I would come away and be able to drop facts at parties, just like, here's a British prime minister I know.
Yeah,
that's a cool thing to be able to say after the fact. Did you retain any of it, Greg?
No, I think I had five on Winston Churchill, which was kind of wearing.
I was like, you got to stop saying Churchill. Like, there are other.
Okay. I like it.
And finally, Jerzy, how's it going over there for you?
It's going well, Tom. These two are fantastic competitors, and I got absolutely whooped in the last game, and I don't think there's any hope for me to come back with these categories today. So I think that was my shot. Was the last episode.
Well, the categories. Yeah, this is competitive over here. I love it. So the categories that we're breaking down today, as I say, is round one is going to be NBA teams and philosophers. Round two is European cities and body parts. So let's unpack round one a little bit. So NBA teams, sometimes on Punnit, we like to give you these big, expansive categories. We just did Robin Williams films, 112 of them that you could mention. We're paring it down a little bit now. We're putting you to the test somewhat. I want to see what you can do with NBA teams. There are 30 teams that compete in the NBA currently. There are 29 in North America and 1 in Canada. So there are only 30 to pick from. There are slightly more philosophers in the world. Again, I wouldn't say I'm an ardent, philosophy head or whatever, but I know the ones that will be asked on Jeopardy. If you sort of ask the top 50 philosophers, I think these are quite people are, familiar with these names. So yeah, very keen to hear what you guys came up with for this. I think this is a particularly interesting splicing for Punnit. So, Jerzy, your first, please, for NBA teams and philosophers.
All right, I'm a massive NBA fan, and so I'm going to open with my my home team from where I was born, my favorite team. So this will be the Milwaukee Bucks.
Wow, yeah, Milwaukee is beautiful. And Greg.
The Phoenix Suns.
Wow. Yeah. Very nice. And Miranda.
Okay, we got New Orleans Pelicans for Immanuel Kant.
Wow. Okay. The Pelicans in there. I like the Susan. So I'll give Greg the point there. So Jerzy, your second, please.
Okay, let's go for the Oh, let's go for the Golden State Simone de Beauvoir Warriors.
Sure. Simone de Beauvoir. Greg, please.
Well, a tribute to my Canadian colleague competitor, Play Toronto Raptors.
Play Toronto. Yeah, yeah, that has a nice kind of seesawness to it. I like it. Miranda, please.
God, these guys are good. They're
Yeah.
taking my puns left, right, and center. We're gonna go with because you took my Canadian team, I'll go with John Stewart Milwaukee Bucks.
Yeah, John Stewart Milwaukee Bucks is good. They're both Warriors, though. I will give Jerzy the point there. So Greg and Jerzy have one apiece. Miranda is at nil, but we're very early in the game. Jerzy, your third, please, for NBA teams and philosophers.
Let's go with the Schopenhauer Hornets.
That's Charlotte, isn't it? Sorry, Charlotte.
Yeah, Schopenhauer.
Yeah. Schopenhauer. No, it's beautiful. Like Chopin himself. I know it's Schopenhauer, but Greg, please.
Frederick Nietzsche Chicago Bulls.
Neat Chicago. Yeah. I was trying to think of one for the Bulls for so long. So yeah. Neat Chicago. Miranda.
I'm gonna go a different way with Nietzsche and go New York Nietzschebockers. The Knickerbockers.
Knickerbockers.
Long name for the Knicks.
I like Neat Chicago Bulls. I do like. So yeah, I'm gonna give Greg the point there. So Jerzy, your fourth, please.
This is my personal favorite. I don't know if you're going to like it, Tom, and I know this game's all about impressing you, so I might be throwing it here. I'm going to go with the Orlandoj Žižek.
Yeah. Who's that philosopher, though?
Or Slavoj Žižek.
Oh, Žižek. Yes, the kind of quite phlegmy. Yeah, the more modern philosopher. Greg, please.
Henry David for Oklahoma City Thunder.
Okay, you like to construct these puns in a certain way, Greg, and you're steadfast with it, and they make me laugh. For Oklahoma City Thunder. Miranda, please.
Okay, we'll go with Portland Voltaire Blazers.
Voltaire Blazers. What's the Portland Trailblazers? Isn't it? Trail. It's not an incredible trio for any of you. I'll give Greg the point, though, there. I'll give Greg the point. So, Jerzy, your fifth and final, please.
Okay. How about let's go with the Memphis Chomskys.
What's the team there, sorry?
Oh, that'd be Memphis, the Memphis Grizzlies.
Memphis Grizzlies, known as Chomskys, sure. And Greg?
The Confuciuston Rockets.
Yeah, that's nice. Miranda.
I've got the Atlanta Hawkrates.
I like the Confucius there. So Greg did very well, picking up 4 of possible 5 points there with NBA teams of philosophers. Jerzy at 1, Miranda at 0. But again, everything could turn around. There's still 10 points up for grabs. So we move now into round 2. So I was quite strict there with round 1, I thought. Again, I was giving you quite small things to draw from. And it was great to see, again, there's only 30 teams, but you did kind of, run past and present with philosophy. So I've opened it up massively here in round 2. There is so much to go from. And indeed, European cities is kind of a category that I really enjoy because there's 800 of them. And I'm fascinated by geography. And we did just do European cities in a past game that you guys obviously haven't seen, but it's kind of it's something that I think is fun to draw from. So yes, we are doing European cities and body parts. I mean, body parts is fairly self-explanatory. And if you can, please, with your answer, if it's not clear, just specify what country this European city is from, because obviously a lot of these have the same names, different countries. Greg, your first, please, for round 2. This is European cities and body parts.
A little taste of French culture in Calabria.
Calabria, yeah. And Jerzy?
Oh, let's go with Palma.
Palma, yeah, Palma. Miranda, please.
I'm going to start with Manchester hair.
Manchester hair. Manchester. I like Calabria. So I will give Greg the point. Greg's at 5 now. Jerzy's at 1. Miranda's at 0. Greg, your second, please, for European cities and body parts.
Well, I always have to pick something from the UK, so I'm going to go with Birmingham string.
Yep. I'm recording it right now in that very city. Yeah, Birmingham string and Jerzy.
Well, whenever you get your ass to Norway, you have to visit Oslo.
Oslo. Yeah, Oslo.
I was expecting to be with British competitors, but yeah.
No. It's the pandering is working. The pandering is working. And Miranda, please.
I've got Amsterdam.
Amsterdam. Yeah. All very good. I do like Oslo though. And again, it's not just because we all have arses over here, but I do really like the point. So Jersey's at 2 now, and Gregg, you're third.
Versinus.
Versinus is just clean. That's what we like on Punnit. Jerzy.
I'm going to take a trip to Italy and visit Bella Nipoli, or nipples, as we say in English.
Nipples. Nipoli, yeah. Miranda.
I'm going to go with Barcelona.
Barsk. What's Barsk? Sorry.
Scalona.
Oh, Scalona. Yeah, no, I like Scalona.
Barcelona.
Barcelona. Yeah. So I will give you a point, Miranda. So now Jersey's at 2, Miranda's at 1, Gregg is at 5. So Gregg, you're fourth, please, for this round.
Well, here's something that I believe spans 2 continents, one of which is Europe, Penistanbul.
Your highbrow entertainment Punnit. And Jerzy.
It used to be called Constantinople. That wasn't my round, but
that's nice.
Nipples on the brain.
Yeah.
And arses. Mine are all very juvenile, and I'm going to stay on that and go to my countrymen in Krakow.
Krakow. There we go. I'm putting the C before the K. Yeah, I understand it. Miranda.
Since we're doing the racier ones, I'll go with Budapest.
Budapest. I do like Krakow. I do. I am a child at heart. So yeah, I'll go with Krakow. And this is your final one now, please, Gregg, for European cities and body parts.
Well, an Italian city made famous for its shroud, Torrentestin.
Torrentestin. Yeah, nice. Jerzy.
Helsinki.
Sure, yeah. And Miranda, please.
I was trying to do something classier, but I'm not going to do it. St. Petersburg.
Penis. I like Helsinki. So yeah, okay. So I will give Jerzy the point there. So as we approach our third round, the dreaded freestyle round, Jerzy's at 4, Gregg's at 5, Miranda's at 1. So again, anyone could take it. Crazy things have happened. So you guys know how this works by now. You're getting 30 seconds. You're getting 2 categories. You're getting, a manic time of scribbling and thinking, and then give me your best one, please. So let's start with this. Supervillains and members of the Beatles. Okay, Miranda, please.
Got
Nothing.
Joker Lennon. That's all I got.
Joker Lennon. Gregg?
The Rid Lennon.
The Rid Lennon and Jerzy.
Pete Worst.
Pete Worst? Who's the villain, sorry?
Yeah. Just for my own amusement. It's just a joke.
Okay. Well, we gotta go with Gregg. We gotta go with Rid Lennon there. So Gregg pushes ahead now with 6 points. So your next one, please. This is past or present US late night talk show hosts and condiments. Okay, Gregg, we'll come back to you first, please.
Conan O'Brien Chovies.
Brian Chovies. Jerzy.
Johnny Cardamom.
Johnny Cardamom and Miranda, please.
James Cordaments.
Cordaments?
Like condiments.
Oh, well,
I know.
Condiments. Sorry, what was yours again, Jerzy?
Johnny Cardamom.
Johnny Cardamom. Yeah, I think that's more of a condiment than anchovy, but it's a little rough.
Anchovy paste, I guess.
Anchovy paste, sure. But Jerzy's at 5 now, Gregg's at 6, Miranda at 1. So what can you come up with next, please? This is your third one for sci-fi films and African countries. Okay, and we're back. Miranda, please. No.
This one was the worst for me.
That's hard. Yeah, it's hard.
I was trying to go with like Morocco and Ex Machina with like Ex Morocco, but that's like as close as I got. Like I didn't get much for this one yet.
Jerzy.
I've got nothing.
Nothing. Greg?
Sierra Leone ones.
Sierra Leone ones. What's
That's
the only one? Sorry, I'm not familiar with that sci-fi film. Is that a recent one or is that just a classic that I don't know?
It was like an old sci-fi thing.
Okay, yeah, sure. It's got Miranda stamp of approval. I'll give you the point. So Greg is
it sounded like a movie title. I was good with
exactly,
it, like, better than I got for sure.
If it's not, it will be. So.
Yes, yeah, that's true. I mean, that's a good argument. So we've got 2 points left up for grabs. So basically, Jerzy, you can force a tiebreak if you win the next two, but let's see. So what can you come up with, please, for what do we have here? Body parts and NBA teams. Okay, and Jerzy, what do we have?
Milwaukee Bucks.
Milwaukee Bucks, sure. Miranda?
It's amazing how like we just go to the not classiest places, but Chicago Balls is what I got.
And Greg?
Sacramento's Kings.
Yeah, I like balls in many ways. So
how could you not?
I will give Miranda the point. So we get to our final now, and this is just for the glory. This is just for fun, you know what I mean? Because Greg has won. But we will clarify that shortly. So can we go now for our final one, please, for 30 seconds? Parts of a car and the 4 elements. Okay, and Greg, please.
Oh, boy. Yeah, I got nothing worth mentioning.
It's hard. Yeah, that's tough. Miranda?
Radiator?
Radiator? Yeah, not bad. Jerzy?
I went with muffler.
Muffler. Yeah, I like muffler. So I will give Jerzy the point. But Greg, congratulations with 7, which is a hefty score.
Wow.
Very well done.
Surprised as you probably are.
I am not. I am
maybe
not
more so.
I am not surprised. But was there any on the cutting room floor for you for NBA teams of philosophers or European cities and body parts?
Yeah, actually, I don't know why I didn't go with this. Henri Balzac-Sacramento Kings.
Yeah. Balzac-Sacramento
And
Kings.
You got some of these, I'm sure my fellow punters here noticed, it depends. You got to say them correctly or they don't quite.
Yeah.
So Eind Randiana Pacers. I wasn't confident in my ability to deliver that, so I held back.
But it was magnificent work nonetheless. And just as we wrap up now, Greg, yourself, how do people find your work? Like, what's the web presence like?
I'm doing a lot of short humor pieces, and I've actually done a few readings in New York, which are great fun to actually, get the immediate feedback. So if you Google my name and Medium, which is a sort of portal with a lot of publications, you'll come up with my author page and some examples of fun stuff. Quick reads are usually less than 1,000 words. So if you hate it by the first 100 words, you haven't wasted too much of your life.
I like that. And Miranda, I mean, victorious in the last one, but you did predict that it wouldn't be a two-peat. So who can complain?
You know what? I had such a blast, like getting crushed here. There's no losers when it comes to pun offs. You get to hear so many delightful puns, and I'm just thrilled to have heard them all. So it was such a blast being here, for real.
And what about your work? I mean, I know you've got quite a lot of stuff on YouTube. How do people track it down?
Yeah, totally. So mirandakrogstad.com, that's a bit of a mouthful. So if you can't spell out that last name, Miranda K Poet on social media, that's how you find me. My book, Glass Half Full of Poetry, is available on Amazon wherever you live. So yeah, you can go and check that out.
And Jerzy, like, again, very close to the podium, but
no close cigar. To a one-peat, but I couldn't make it happen.
But it's still a valiant display. Like yourself as well. Like, how do we find your work? Like, is there like footage of you? Like, like
so
the Chicago Bulls had like The Last Dance. Is there an equivalent for what you do? Like,
Well, we haven't yet looked back because I'm still active. I'll
Oh,
be
okay,
going
yeah.
into Austin, the O. Henry Pun Off this year. I haven't been since 2019
Oh, let's go. Let's
in
go. That's
person. So I'm
great.
going to go back this May. So maybe
Yeah,
there'll be
yeah.
new videos. But you can look up like Jerzy, my first name, and Pun on YouTube, and those old videos will come up from like the last 10 years. Some are better than others. And then also my own show. We do it live here in New York City, and we stream it. It's called Vocabaret, and it's myself and a few friends that we met doing competitive punning. And that's the second Friday of every month. So you can find us on, TikTok and Instagram and everything at Vocabaret.
Brilliant. Well, again, you guys have been a delight. This has been so fun to put this together and to get some overseas talent on Punnit. And I want to urge everyone watching to check out the old Punnit episodes, because we've had all these guys on, for past categories and past rounds and stuff. So, yeah, go there. Email me, thepunpodcast@gmail.com. The Patreon also, if you enjoy what you're watching and you want to give back to the show and get access to more Punnit, then you can go over there. But yeah, this has been your host, Tom Quee, as always, over on Punnit. And I just want to say again, a huge thank you to Jerzy, Miranda, and Gregg for joining me for a very fun hour, on this Thursday evening after work. It's a little earlier for these guys here, but this has been a delight. And guys, thank you again.
Thank you.
Thanks, Tom.
Thank you
Thanks.
all.
It was so much fun. Bye, guys.